SDG 16, Peace, Justice and Strong Institutions. Target 5, substantially reduce corruption and bribery in all its forms.
Corruption is an antonym of equal accessibility to public services and of correct functioning of the economy. As such, it has a negative impact on fair distribution of resources and development opportunities. Besides, corruption erodes public trust in authorities and the rule of law. When administrative bribery becomes a recurrent experience of large sectors of the population and businesses, its negative effects have an enduring negative impact on democratic processes and justice. How to achieve SDG 16 Target 5?
Computerization. Computerization has come about face-to-face interaction, which reduces the risk of bribery and corruption. Communication via a computer helps in cross-reference and verification. It also acts as a deterrent for any possible corruption at any level. We plan to develop a neutrally owned software, not owned by any government. The features of this software would include pre-programmed CCTV monitoring of all workers, call recording, cashless online payment facilities through SWIFT transfers, and recording video conferences. For a government organization, the videos can be released to the public or to the UN at a bureaucratic level, depending on the government's choice. For a private organization, these videos may be circulated within the various stakeholders and to financial auditors if necessary. We encourage the display of short electronic advertisements about the Sustainable Development Goals and other UN initiatives that may be displayed as a sign of encouragement for the general awareness. Its benefits would be that it supports a work-from-home scenario with respect to COVID-19. It is a paper-free module which benefits the environment and helps achieve SDG 13. It is a software which is a safe archive for documents of utmost importance. It also strengthens the public and private relationship with respect to SDG 17. Moreover, it ensures a holistic platform for development of both individuals as well as companies.
Strengthening corporate accountability. This solution calls upon states to intensify efforts to enhance transparency, participation, and accountability in fiscal policies. A main way of doing this is empowering public participation by disseminating complete fiscal information in open data formats. We also suggest that the government provide required time to public for providing inputs in budget and policy cycles, and that they should provide full information on all aspects, intended outcomes, as well as the range between expected and actual results of public participation. This would expand the use of public expenditure and financial accountability assessments. We recommend states to assist accountability efforts such as fisheries transparency and anti-money laundering rules, and engage in international forums on anti-corruption. With support from all governments, we would like to initiate the creation of a predecessor to the World Bank to monitor fiscal transparency. We would also like to educate the public over the importance of a corruption-free economy which runs on the principle of fiscal transparency. Its benefits would be that we could ensure cooperation on a global stage with compliance to SDG 17, SDG 8 and SDG 10.
Update whistleblowing laws. We recommend that legislatures recognize a right to blow the whistle, to disclose information in good faith and public interest. We also suggest the right to blow the whistle should be exempted from criminal liability. We also feel the need to forbid and penalize retaliatory measures against or abusive pressure on whistleblowers, and mandate that whistleblowers are granted protection in all forms to save their life. We would like to initiate the spreading of awareness over the importance of tackling corruption by whistleblowing for a cause. In this method, transparency can also be achieved. Any threats would be averted if the whistleblower blows the whistle on it.
Sustainable debt relief. We suggest that debt relief officers have background checks in case of corruption. and recommend that indebted countries pay their debts at a fixed rate for a few years on the basis of how big the debt is. We also emphasize on creating and balancing threshold funds to repay the debt. We would like to spread awareness on sustainable debt relief being a good use of taxpayers' money. This would also achieve lower corruption rate and compliance with SDG 17.
Existing initiatives.
Stolen Asset Recovery Initiative. It's a partnership between the World Bank and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC. It works with developing countries and financial centers. Its main job and function is to facilitate timely return of stolen assets.
Tax Justice Network. It is an international network dedicated to research, analysis, and advocacy. Its main function is to map, analyze, and explain tax through its evasion, avoidance, competition, and tax havens.
Success of the solutions. The success of anti-corruption activities largely depends on legal and financial institutions, judiciary, police, and financial auditors, which are of crucial importance in order to enforce and strengthen accountability in the public sectors. Given the lack of public trust in state institutions, weak democratic traditions, and uncertainty about armed groups' acceptance of civilian authority, the stability of the regime largely depends on the loyalty of the police, and this loyalty has to be brought rather than taken for granted.
We encourage supporting the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. The UNCAC covers 5 areas on which our solutions are based: preventive measures, criminalization and law enforcement, international cooperation, asset recovery, technical assistance, and information exchange.
Thanks for watching.